What's going on, everybody? Noah from Stage 3 Motorsports here, and today I'm going to be showing you how to swap in some new lenses on your Baja Design Squadron lights. Real quick, before we get into the info, if you're looking for just the basic steps on pulling off that faceplate, popping the new lens in, and piecing everything back together, we'll have some time codes down in the description that you can use to skip forward and find the exact info that you need. But if you want a little bit more information on the lenses and why I'm swapping mine, then make sure you stick around. So, long story short, when I initially did the install for these Baja Design Squadrons on my 4Runner here back in early 2020, the kit I ran was kind of more of a driving diffused pattern lens, so it worked a lot like a fog light, but it wasn't technically street legal. And while I did really like those lenses, I wanted to swap out to something that is truly street legal, and Baja Designs does have lens kits now that are SAE approved and everything else. But with that being said, I got a yellow kit to swap in here, so it's very similar to what I had prior, but now it kind of controls the verticality of that beam pattern so it's not hitting people in the eyes, and I can really use this on-road and off-road. So obviously, if you're wanting to make a swap on your Squadrons, you don't necessarily just have to switch to an SAE fog light lens. There's a lot of different kits available that Baja Designs offers, so you can do anything like just simply changing from a yellow lens to a clear, like the one I have here, or making a swap in the actual beam pattern of it to go from something like a wide cornering lens to maybe a spot focused lens or a combo lens. So there's a lot of those kits available. It just really depends on how you use it and where you have the lights positioned on your truck, but obviously the fog light pattern made the most sense for me. Now, with all of that information out of the way, I'm going to pull this apart, we'll get the fog light out and on the bench, and we'll work from there. So with our Squadron out of that fog light pocket, all we need to do now is grab a hex head or Allen key here, and we're going to remove the 4 screws on the faceplate to get this off. All right, with those screws removed, we can just lift this piece straight up, set that to the side, and then we've got our lens here as well. You'll see that there's also a little rubber gasket in here going around the edge, so a pick will help, or you can use a little flathead to pop this up, and we're going to lift this gasket out and replace it as well. Now that we've got our Squadron all stripped down, obviously we just need to walk back on the same steps that we did to take it apart. So we're going to put our new little gasket ring in here. We're going to add the new lenses. We can put this faceplate back on the housing, tighten it all together, and we should be good to go. Now, before I pop the screws back in, make sure that you do have your lens positioned with the Baja Designs logo facing the right way, and then there is the actual SAE compliance number on the bottom. So if you want it to look normal, you want to make sure you have that right side up. Well, there we go. This one's all rebuilt, so I can pop this back in the truck, and then obviously you're probably gonna have a set of 2, so you'll wanna change over your other light as well, but we'll put this in there, plug it in, make sure everything looks right, and we should be all set. So there you have it, guys. It's pretty simple to swap out those lenses, and I got everything pieced back together on the 4Runner here. So if you're interested in picking up one of these Baja Designs kits for yourself, or you just want to take a look at some of those other lens options, we'll have links down in the description that'll shoot you over to our website. And as always, thank you guys for watching. Hope you found this helpful, and I'll see you next time.